What's up, road dogs and highway hounds? Just leaving the bank. What a pain in the butt. I got a big check, and for working on the house. Got some insurance money and whatnot. I've been waiting so long for this money. Bitcoin and Litecoin would be so convenient if adopted. Because, so what? I've been out, 3 weeks working on this stupid house. And then you gotta have it inspected. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. And I had to send a check away to U.S. Bank. And then they had to sit there. And then they had to send me a check back. And then I finally get it. And I'm about starving to death because I've been waiting so long for it. I get to the bank, cash the check. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, the amount is so large, you can only have $200 now. And then half of it in 2 days, and the rest you're going to have to wait 7 days. It's like, are you kidding me? I digress. No, I've been making a video. I'm really stressed out. I got so much garbage going on, but I just kind of wanted to update you guys what my thinking is and where I'm at on everything. You know that I come out with that video saying, I'm selling my house for Litecoin, and then a few days later, Charlie Lee interview came out, and I think that was my last video that I posted. And I'm sure I'm just overreacting or whatever. I take everything as it comes. But that interview with Charlie Lee, it kind of left me unsettled a little bit. And I'm probably, I'm just talking about what's on my mind. But said something about Charlie Lee talking I'm not afraid to take risks with Litecoin, and I didn't like that. That has not set right with me, that statement. Because number one, and I did read around a little bit on Reddit, and it seems like there is that hero worship that I've talked about before among the Litecoin community, and I'm not a part of the Reddit community because, it's hard to do. I just don't sit behind a computer. But, I don't know, man. It's like, is Charlie Lee bigger in Litecoin than I think he is? Because to me, he said he's stepping up, and he's not afraid to take risks with Litecoin and stuff like this, and it's like, I thank you for creating Litecoin and everything, but the way I look at things, Litecoin ain't Charlie Lee's to do with what he wants. You just, I don't know, that didn't set right with me. But I don't know. I think he takes some cues from Satoshi. If Litecoin is really going to be silver to Bitcoin's gold, here's the thing. Say you're not afraid to take risks with Litecoin. Well, Litecoin is not yours to take risks with. I don't mind taking my risks. I'm a risk taker. I will take a very calculated risk by selling my house and putting it into Litecoin. That's an option, but that kind of makes me step back and say, whoa. I don't want you taking risks with Litecoin. I'm taking the risk with Litecoin. What? Because here's the thing. Like with Ethereum, okay? I have this vision in my mind of Vitalik, you know how everybody just gathers around Vitalik. Ooh, you're great, you're great, you're great, and all this kind of stuff. And whoever, and you know, the creator of the DAO. And there's this point in time when somebody has to say, dude, to Vitalik, who's really smart, because here's the thing. Okay, yeah, you're really smart about this. You know, can you back up a semi for 20 miles? You know, I could, but you can't. You know, but people are good at different things, and they're not good, and everybody makes mistakes. And there's a point to where when the DAO got hacked, that somebody really brilliant and just, you know, the smartest dude in the room, probably a little bit arrogant, you know, walks in and says, "Oh, we just did what? You know, what, $60 million or whatever, how many, whatever, I can't even remember how much was lost." But there's this, I tell you, I was unloading a freaking drive shaft off of a flatbed. They had a couple laborers there. I mean, if it would have been me and the laborers, we'd have had it off in 5 minutes and I'd have been gone. But then you had like 3 or 4 engineers who designed this thing come down, and they were like, and they're all flipping out and making things way more complicated than they needed to be. And me and the laborers are standing there like, dude, what the heck? You know, that some people, you know, really think highly of themselves, and when they screw up, you know, people die. You know, like if you're president of the United States and you make a mistake, man, people are dead. And I have this thing where when the DAO got hacked, that Vitalik had this stupid, dumbfounded look on his face. And I know he didn't design the DAO, and I know it's not Ethereum, but there was, you know, you ever seen somebody really smart right after they did something really stupid? So when I take risk with Litecoin, I'm taking my risk myself. I'm in control.